Hi everyone, it is me, Lavender Skies, incognito out of drag here. So I am in the process of getting my filming room set up so I can film more videos like this and, a little bit more of a space that kind of caters to what I'm doing. So I thought I would take you guys along with me. We're going to be doing my squishmallow shelves. There are going to be 3 in total, 2 slots kind of as we go. Every second slot we do, we will be opening a little mystery box as well, just for some extra fun. I do have a massive squishmallow collection. We have over 300. So I do have quite a big collection. So I am going to be grouping it into themes like I always do. I have kind of like a rough rubric, but as I've discovered by moving all of the shelves in here, it may not be exactly kind of what I was going for. However, we can pivot, we'll work with it. First shelf is going to be Christmas, which is going to be the red theme, and then we're going to go from there. So this is just the introduction video, and then we're going to get all started. Alright everyone, we are 2 slots down and we have 30 left. So as you can see, we have our Christmas. These are going to be our red variants. We're trying to do a rainbow to the best of our abilities without just grouping together colors. We're trying to make it a theme. So our Christmas or Xmas or holiday reds, and then we have our pumpkins. I am going to be splitting up my Halloween fall pumpkin ones a little bit more because I also think that those ones will be ones that I'll be purchasing more of that theme. So those are done. So that means that we have a little mystery box. This is from Dollarama. I just saw these a few days ago, so I think they're pretty new. There's quite a lot of characters. There's not any that I'm like, I need this. I mean, they're all very, very, very cute. I think I'd be happy with any of them, to be honest. Cute. Oh, I love these. It's giving very Calico Critter because it's flocked. That is really stinking cute. It's got like a whole outfit on and everything. Cool. Slay. Alright, we will see you back here in a minute. I'm gonna, get the next squishmallows ready, and then we're gonna do this all over again. Thank you so much. Ding! Alright, you know what time it is. I finished 2 more, so we have our bugs. I did have a few more, but unfortunately there was a squishmallow accident where I did lose a bag of them that were in the basement, and there were some bug ones in there, so we're gonna keep our eyes peeled for some more. So we have our bugs, and then we have half of the green Christmas, holiday, winter. So we have the green ones there. So it's going to be cascading, as we go on. But since we did 2, we're going to open this guy here. I opened one of these before when I was in drag. And honestly, they're super cute. I love Tokidoki. I talked about it last time, but when they had the Sephora makeup brand, that was super cool. It does come with a little sheet with like what ones are in there. So I will hold it up again just in case. They look like the same ones as last time. So I got Sabo-chan. Forgive me on my pronunciation, but I got that one. I really honestly just want any of the rainbow ones, but I'm fine with whatever. They're super cute. Alright. I saw a little bit of yellow, so we shall see. Trying not to look at this one. Yellow or white, maybe. Oh, it is yellow. Cute. Okay, that's adorable. I love how they're all like little cactuses, too. Cute. Alright, well, back to the grind, and y'all will see me in a bit. Bye. Alright, everyone, we are back. So we have finished another 2. We have our mint specific shelf, and then we have some pastel sea life. This one does have a second shelf as well. So that will be going into the other ones once we start those, but I figured, top to bottom, easiest area to just do one at a time. But you know what time it is now. So we have one of these. I've been on the hunt for these. I know that there's some sort of code when it comes to like figuring out exactly which one you got. I will open this one just because I did see a few things online that were kind of different as far as where to look on the code or what number. So this will be a good start as to figure out kind of how that works. As far as ones that I want, there are a lot of really cute ones on the back here, but my mind immediately goes to the black and white goldfish, or whatever kind of fish it is. I would love that one, so fingers crossed, we'll figure out the code system, and then we will grab one next time. Perfect. Alright, this is the capybara. That is so cute. And it also does come with a little, like, booklet. It says, like, the personalities and stuff, I guess, too. Wow. There's a lot. Cool. Okay, he's actually so... Ooh, don't want to drop him. He's actually so cute. And the littlest pet shop marking right there. Cute. All right, I will call that a success. This one is super freaking cute. Also thought I'd mention, since I am doing so many mystery boxes, I am going to be putting some stuff aside that maybe I'm not going to personally use. And I'm probably going to make some mystery bags for y'all to win in the future. Giveaways, that sort of thing. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And we're going to continue on, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Hi everyone, I am back. That means we have completed 2 more rows. So we have our bats. These are some of my personal favorites. And then we have an Easter shelf. I thought I was going to need some more for the Easter shelf, but I might end up having an extra shelf now because I split them up and the way that I did so. So we have the majority of the Easter, I would say, and then our bats. The last 2 on the bottom are going to be arcade and gingerbread / cinnamon buns. Arcade I'm still working on, so it's not going to take too long. But since we completed 2, you guys know what that means. And I figured since we're doing squishmallows, it would only be fitting. So I did open one of these before, but I am hoping for Cillian. That is the one that I'm going to want. They are pretty cute. There's some cute options, but that is my number 1. That's one of my most wanted squishmallows. I collect the clowns. I collect the cows. So we shall see. Oh, cute. All right, so I did get this one already. And I was talking before, I don't always love the texture of the big feet, but I really like the texture of what they did with these. So this is probably going to be part of a giveaway, or, you know, give to somebody that I know is going to love and appreciate this. This is super cute, but I did pull one last time, so this is going to be a duplicate. But I'm not mad, it's super cute. Well, I'm going to continue the process. You guys will see me in the next video, and I'll see you there. So, I completed the last 2 on my first shelf. We have our gingerbread mixed with our cinnamon bun, and then we have our arcade, which is still in the works. But I'm very glad to have the first shelf done. And since we completed 2 more, you know what that means. We have one last blind box for the shelf. These are called Migo X Baby 3. Also brand new to Dollarama that I saw. I went to quite a few today, and this was at one of them. I didn't see this at any of the other ones, and it does look pretty new. It looks like there's quite a few. I really want the eyeball. The flower would be pretty cute too. The little magician. But honestly, they're really cute. I think I'd be happy with any of them. Good pull tab again. It's pretty hefty too. All right. This one is the circus elephant. Oh my god. That's like, looks like really nice quality too. That is super cute. That is so cute. I love that. Alright, well, I'm going to take a much needed dinner break and I'm going to come back. We'll see if I continue filming these tonight or if we'll move on to tomorrow. The way I'll be posting them, I'm sure I'll do like every other day or every day, maybe a different part, something like that. But thank you guys so much for keeping up with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Hi everyone, welcome back. We have finished our first 2 shelves on our second unit here. So, as you can see behind me, we did our favorite shelf. There are some clowns back there as well, but there's, you know, some doodads here and there. It is a little bit different getting used to the shelves that don't have the backing to them, just because I don't want anything to fall in between, and it does look like there's a little bit more space behind there as well. And then we did our space themed as well, so obviously lots of space to grow on that one. And then we have a cute little light that I got from Dollar Tree, I believe. There is another one of those as well, but I figured to light it up just so you can kind of get the whole vibe. So those first 2 are done. We're going to work our way down from here. But since we finished 2, you know what that means. It is going to be mystery box time again. I'm really loving these Tokidokis. I talk about them every time and how I've just like really liked the brand as well. But I'm still hoping for a rainbow one. We have not gotten a rainbow yet. Oh, this one feels definitely different. I don't think I've gotten this one yet. Oh, okay, definitely more of like the punk rock one. This is super cute. I love that. Now that I am opening more of these too, I'm definitely finding people in my brain that I'm like, hey, they would love this. But I wonder if any of my friends or fellow drag performers also collect these. Pop a comment down below if you've seen these before, if you've wanted to get them, if you have gotten them, maybe what you've gotten, what you need. Obviously, I'm always open for trades or giveaways as well. But that will do it for this video. Keep on following me for the rest of this shelf, and then we have shelf number 3 as well. And then that'll be it for setting up this portion of my filming and drag room. But thank you so much for being along on the journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hi everyone, me again. So we have finished 2 more. We did our fall cabinet, and then we also have our Halloween. This one underneath is going to be the final Halloween of what we have so far, but still a little bit of room as well, which is always nice. I'm trying not to go overboard with the collecting now that we have a little bit more space, but, you know, it's par for the course sometimes. Since we did 2, we're going to open this little guy here. So these are at Dollarama. I've opened a few before. I don't know if we've had anything like crazy as far as pulls, but I'm not the type of person to worry about like getting a full art, getting X, Y, and Z. Honestly, I collect cue cards. I'm doing the national decks is what I believe people have been calling it. I'm doing, you know, all the way from 1 to however many Pokemon we have now. So there's always room to grow with my Pokemon collection, and I find these really fun. So let's get started. So this comes with a mix of things. I like these too because you do get card sleeves from them as well. But yeah, they're just like, they're fun. We have a trainer's pack. We have 5 cards. These, I believe, are the sleeves, which I thought they just did like colored ones. These, honestly, are sick. Obsessed. And then this one just says 4 cards, 1 guaranteed hollow. Let's get into it. Alright, hollow right off the bat is going to be our upcoming community day, it is Frigibacks. I'm trying to make sure not too much of a glare. We have Algium. Super cute. I always love these ones too. We have Heat Rotom, cute. And we have Yanma. Awesome. We will do, let's just do the trainer ones just to get them out of the way. Again, I don't really collect trainers, but I saw a friend of mine on here actually making like a queer trainer binder, which I thought was super cool. So we have the Quad Stone. We have Kindler. Oh, I love her. We have Clara. Work Diva. She's super cute. Okay. This is baddie. We have Fantina. Clock in. Love. Love her. Alright. And to round us out here, this is going to be the last. So we have the super cute Growlithe. Oh my god, that is so cute. We have Starmie. That is, again, this artwork, I live. We have Magnemite. Cute. Slowking. Love. And love this one. We have Sprout. Cool. Well, definitely got a few decent pulls in my opinion. But yeah, keep following me along. We're going to continue doing this one, and then we're going to move over to the next. But I hope y'all are enjoying it so far, and make sure to like, comment, follow, subscribe, depending on what platform, repost, share, all of that fun stuff. And I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hi everyone, I am back. You know what that means. We have finished 2 more here. So, we have completed our green Xmas variants. So we have the Xmas holiday set here. That's going to be the rest of the green ones, but we do have some more down along the line there. And then we do have our very last of our Halloween. So we have a Halloween on the first shelf that we saw here, and then we do have 2 here, and then ending with this guy as well. I tried to keep all of the kind of like skeletal ones together. But we're making good progress. I think it looks fantastic so far. It's really nice to have something to work on in a new space as well. So this is kind of like a good focal point and somewhere to start, in my opinion, as far as getting this room ready for what I'm, hoping for in the future. So, since we did 2 more, you guys know what that means. We are going to open, I found these also at the dollar store, Dollarama specifically. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid. They have some really, really, really nice options. However, there's one and one only that I want. It will be the Dark Magician Girl. No surprise to anybody that that's the one that I want. Alright, I see blue. So I'm going to say Blue Eyes probably. We'll just see if it's Blue Eyes or Blue Eyes Ultimate. This is pretty cool. So it's like a full lanyard. Cool. For some reason I was thinking it might be a little bit smaller, but I mean, hey, to like go to a convention or something, that's pretty sick. So it does look like, yes, it is Blue Eyes White Dragon. I love that. Amazing. Super cool. I got another one, so keep your eyes peeled for if I get Dark Magician Girl in the future. Fingers crossed. But y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi everyone, I am back again. So we have finished our 4th row here. So we have the rest of our pastel marine life, including cute little Dratini. And then we do have our blue Xmas themes. We do have another shelf of the blue Xmas slash Yetis slash maybe a little bit more like pink purple vibe. But those are that for that shelf. And then the next ones we're going to do are going to be both Valentine's Day, and then the bottom's going to be food. And then that will take it to the rest of that shelf. And then we're going to start the other ones probably tomorrow or the next day, since it is getting a little bit late. But since we're finished these, you guys know what that means. It is time to open another mystery box. So this one is from Dollar Tree. I also did put the flash on just in case, because it is getting a little bit dark. I want to make sure you were able to see everything. So these were from Dollar Tree. I think they have other variants, but I didn't see them at the locations that I went to. These are kind of like little, like Labubu type keychain things. They're super cute. Oh, that one is so cute too. I love the butter yellow theme going on right now. So let's hope that I do have a few more on the side. Nothing for this adventure, but we do have them for upcoming videos. So who knows, maybe we'll get a blue one, a pink one, a gray one. But I think these are super, super, super cute. I did see somebody opening these on TikTok as well, just because, you know, I wanted to see kind of the popularity so far behind them. Yeah, these are really cute, and they're flocked too. But like, honestly, pretty nice quality. All right, we have 2 more rows to go, and then we're going to call it a night. I will see y'all in the next video, and I'll see you there. Bye. Hi everyone, I am back. This is going to be the second last video from this second shelving unit here. We have completed row number 5. So we have both Valentines. This is the majority / all of our Valentines. There might be a few kind of scattered that went with better themes. But we have this one, which is going to be a little bit more like monster themed. And then the cutie patooties over here. Not to say these aren't cute, but these are going to be the Valentine's Day ones. And then we are finishing off with rainbow, actually. We're going to move the food over just because I do seem to have a few more rainbow ones. So I'm going to fill up this space on the bottom. But to round this one off, since we did do 2, we will be opening a mystery box. And not sure if you can see, but we have a little Care Bear back there. So I figured it was only right to be opening a Care Bears. These are from Dollarama as well. The options are on the back. I do really want Grumpy Bear. And then I would also say probably, honestly, any of them. Grumpy or Tender Heart would be nice. All right. So, I'm really not mad. He does have a little scuff. If it's a scuff, we can figure it out. But there's this super duper duper cute Cheer Bear. That's adorable. And it's funny because it's another pink one. It's not technically Cheer Bear back there, but I didn't realize that these were like not my fave, but it'll do, and it is super cute. Just debating on if I'm going to keep this one or put it in the giveaway pile, but thank you again for joining me for another video. I will be doing one last one before I call it a night, but thank you again for staying along with me during the journey. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hi everyone, this is the last shelf for our second unit here. It is nearing, time for me to get ready for bed. However, I wanted to do one last shelf, so it was all complete. We can come back to the other one another day. But this was originally going to be a different theme. However, I figured I have a lot of the rainbow ones, so I put all my rainbow ones here. I also grabbed my platypus, my rainbow yeti, and there's rainbow ornament hiding down there. I pulled those from my bigger collection that I have in the basement of ones that are a little bit bigger in size as well. But since this one I also kind of had the Jimmy rig, it doesn't have a base. So I'm just hoping that everything will work out. They're command hooked to the wall as well. But this is the rainbow ones. And to top it all off, I am going to be opening one last squishmallow. This is the 2-inch, I believe. And this one's a little bit more random as far as like what you can get. There's the snow cone clown. There is a watermelon hippo, the banana Bigfoot, a like matcha axolotl, I believe. Some sort of like coffee or something. And then the lemon bat and the strawberry cow milkshake, which I do have quite a few of those, mainly in a clip size, I believe. But I figured, might as well just for fun, right? Oh, she's hard to open. All right, who did I get? Cute. So it is coffee or something. I love how small these ones are. This is super cute. I think I'm going to add this in with my cinnamon bun and gingerbread ones. But I hope you'll have a great night. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll be back with some more videos. You have a great night. Bye. Hi everyone, it is me. It is a new day, but we have started our third shelf here. So we did the first row. We have our carrot and a little bit of Easter in there, some bunnies, all that fun stuff. And then we do have our spring shelf as well. Trying to keep that rainbow theme somewhat going. But since we completed 2, we will be doing a super cute little mystery bag. This one is the Minecraft figural keychains. I did give this one a little squeeze, and I think it's going to be one of the villagers or just something that's going to be a little bit more long and slender. Oh, I was right. So, it's some sort of villager, I believe. It might be one of the professions or something. I played Minecraft, but I'm not, like, diehard. This is pretty cute, though. It's got, like, a nice weight to it as well. Cute. All right, we're going to keep trucking. I'm going to get the rest of these done. We're going to do the second row, and then I will see y'all there. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I hope y'all are doing fantastic. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hi, everyone. We are back. So we have completed another row of our third shelf. This is our final shelf for our squishmallow wall. And then we will do a little tour of them as well. This shelf is going to be our blue/blueberry themed ones. So we do have mainly the blueberry ones here, and then we do have the blue and the blueberry. Obviously there is a little bit more space as well, which is great. This is one of my favorite collections to collect, and I am missing quite a few. But having said that, since we did 2, we will be opening the super cute Hello Kitty like Kinder Egg. I have not had the best luck with these. They come with little Hello Kitty like figurines. Love them, but they also come with like, there's like a ring, a little stand, just ones that I don't particularly care for, and I've been getting like a repeat kind of back to back of those. So I'm just going to get this one out of the chocolate. I'm going to cut to that, and I'll be right back. All right, we have unwrapped the Hello Kitty. I did have a little bit of a peek inside, and I think we do have another repeat. That is not one of the ones I'm looking for. But this will be kind of a good spot to kind of explain what comes in them. So, it's teeny weeny teeny tiny. But it comes with all these different Hello Kitties. And that's incredible. And I want all of them, but as you can see, there's a little ring and like a top or something. I'm not even joking. I feel like I've gotten those 2-3 times each at this point. So this, it just comes with 2 pieces. You just pop Miss Hello Kitty in here, and like not bad, but like it just like sits, and like I'm sure you can spin it. Not horrible. Definitely gonna keep looking because there are some really, 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 really cute options. Like her in a snowsuit, her as a sailor, her sitting down, her pumpkin one. That is the one that I want the most. And then there's the like glow in the dark ones too. But here's hoping that the next ones that I pull, I think I have one more in my my closet of the mystery boxes that I have been saving up. So fingers crossed, but I will see y'all in the next one. We're going to do another row and I will be right back. Hi everyone, me again. So we have finished another row in our last shelf here. We have the rest of our blue Christmas plus a little bit of pink and white in there, but mainly our Yetis in there as well. And then this is going to be our first of 2 cow shelves. The next 2 going down here, we have barnyard animals, and then we have another cow shelf, and then bottom 2 will be food, and then we are done. But this is one of my favorite shelves, as you can tell. I'm really obsessed with the cows. I have 2 of the same one, just different styles. I have 3 of the same one, just different styles. 2 different sizes. Yeah, love those. Those are honestly probably my favorite ones. So, since we completed another 2, you guys know what that means. We're going to do another one of these. I am genuinely obsessed. So I do play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So I've gotten to know a lot of these characters better. We have Pachaco, Tuxedo Sam, Karopi, Batsmaru, Hangyoden, and Peckle. I do kind of wish they would come out with maybe a different series. Maybe there is a different series where they would have like My Melody, Little Twin Stars, stuff like that. Because those are so, yeah. But I want every single one of these, I think, for a potential trinket shelf in the future. So we already have Tuxedo Sam. That's the only one I don't want. They are wrapped like so. Karopi, Karopi. These are so stinking cute. So these are like the hoodie collection. He's got his little hoodie on. So cute. So cute. Period. All right. No duplicates so far, so that works for me. I will be doing another shelf, and you'll see me in the next one. See you there. Bye. Hi everyone, me again. We have finished our second to last row on our last shelf of 3. So we have our barnyard animals. There are also some frogs in the back, and then we do have the rest of our cows. I have been building quite the cow collection. I did also recently get Fastrada from one of the mystery bags from Dollarama. But since I did 2 more, I'm going to be opening 1 more mystery bag, and then we're going to do 2 for the final shelf just to kind of have a last hoorah. So I did find out the trick for these ones. As far as I am aware, because of kind of how you do the codes, this wolf will be in this one. If it is, then I know the system, and I'm going to go back for maybe 1 or 2 or a few more. Let's see. Well, yes. Thank goodness for TikTok and all of that. If you guys do have any questions about how to figure it out, you let me know. But as expected, it is the wolf. This is so stinking cute. And then the little LPS on the back. Love this one. I never collected LPS when I was a kid. I feel like my sister probably had some, but I remember my cousins having probably hundreds with like all of the play sets. And those were so much fun. And of course, as a young little K-boy, I loved going to see my girl cousins, and I would play with all of their Barbies and all their Littlest Pet Shop. So this just kind of hits home for me. But this one is super duper duper cute. Reminder, the one that I do want, I guess she did get a little ripped up here. But there is a black and white goldfish that I really want, or whatever kind of fish it is. That's my number 1. So I will be going back to the Dollarama I found those at to hopefully scope out any more. But we're going to do our 1 last shelf. We're going to open 2 more mystery boxes in that video, and that will take us to the very end of filling these. I hope you'll have a great rest of your day, night, morning, whatever it is. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Alright everyone, we have finally finished our last row of our final Squishmallow shelf for our new filming and drag room. We have half of our food guys here, and then we have some more over here as well. I am very happy that this is now done, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I will be taking some videos and photos just to kind of show the final product as well. But since we are at the very end, we're going to open 2 mystery boxes. So, on theme, I figured it was only right to be opening another one of these. I think it is my last one of this series. I do still want Cillian. We have pulled this one twice, so I'm just really hoping it's not that one. But, I mean, it is really cute regardless. Oh, come on. I just cut my nails, so... Sun. Cute! Alright, not necessarily the one that I was hoping for. However, Bidolita, I believe is its name. It's like a little half and half. Honestly, that's really stinking cool. I love that. Super cute. Amazing. Still on the hunt for Cillian. I think if I'm just gonna continue with those, and if I'm not getting Cillian, maybe I'll do like a cute little like cow clown look or something to summon the Cillian gods. And our last one is going to be one of my personal favorites so far. These little Tokidokis are so stinking cute, but I haven't gotten a rainbow one yet, and that is the hope. So any of the like the multicolored / rainbow. All right, I always do this. Feels close to the yellow one. Showing y'all first. Oh, it is the yellow one. Well, yes. All right, that is our first duplicate so far of the Tokidokis. But honestly, super cute. Like, I'm really not mad at that. Super cute. Awesome. All right, well, thankfully these are done and out of the way now. So now I'm going to have a backdrop for my filming. But thank you guys so much for following along. I'm not sure how frequent I'm going to be posting videos, but I'm going to do my best to kind of pump them out quickly. But if you guys have anything you want to see from me, any comments, any questions, queries, all that fun stuff, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!